Okay, this is round 2. Like, hopefully this has got sounds with it on this time. So, like, what we're going to do is we're going to fire up this 1939 SC3, which is rarer than rare. I'm just going to prep the engine quickly, get it boiling up, and then we'll see what she does. Okay, we have got one tablet lit. Let's get her underneath there. Very unusual for a Mamod displacer oiler as standard. As you can see, there's a drive axle which is not connected because my drive band is too long. Solid flywheels, and if you look there, it's got like unions onto the cylinder block, which stopped after the war as well, like, you know, and it's got the solid, absolutely like engineered pedestal. It's got chuff pipe. That's a little bit, just a little bit wobbly. And I can imagine, like, you know, it's a very poorly designed whistle, even though it does work. But it expects kids to, like, you know, what's it, like, you know, touch a red hot like whistle like activator to get it to work. Uning out the dome, so the whole thing is fully dismantleable, unlike later Mamod engines. Like, you know, so we should have enough. Well, she's a bit hydro locked. We'll just let her. Anyway, this model was produced in 1939, just before the outbreak of World War II, and it was not produced after World War II because the companies involved in the collaboration decided to, like, you know, go their separate ways, and therefore, like, Mamod went into a different set, which led to, like, you know, to the Mamods that we know today. It's quite a big boiler. It's got a very, very tiny dribble port at the back, which lets you know when it's full up. This was running yesterday, but the video I had yesterday didn't have any sound on it, so, like, you know, it was a bit of a letdown. And she's certainly brewing up. The movement is just whisper smooth, it really is. It's just 100% beautiful. Armed with me cups of tea. Da, da, da. Look at that, proper brown cup of the brown stuff. E-cig. That's the burner that came with it, the correct burner, and it still holds fluid. It's like leak free. And also with it came a brass set of funnels and some of the original wicking components. But look at that, those are actually, well, actually that looks more like tin than brass, so yeah, but that's metal, and that is metal as well, but that's quite nice. That's got like a brass inset at the bottom there. So, oh, this sounds hopeful. I haven't got any mess, so I'm just running it on tablets. Yeah, she's starting to spurt. And this is what happened yesterday. It just filled up with oily water. I don't know who the previous owner had done with it, but what he'd done was he'd Smell like the stuff you get in irons, or some sort of descaler or something. Oh, whoa! Excuse my fat hands. Just use a bit of kitchen roll to wick it up a bit. Ooh. When she gets going, she really cracks on. No. That solid brass flywheel really helps it. Do we have it? Do we have it? Whoa. So close. Do need to get safety valve looked at. It does go off, but come on, my baby. Come on. You know you want to. There she goes. Very wet steam at the moment. And away she goes. You can see, lots of chuff. But listen how quiet it is. That's because it's engineered. It's not just pieces of metal. Well, it's not focusing. Focus. Oh, I hate these phones. Yesterday she steamed for ages. These stupid tablets aren't very good. Some seem to burn really well, and then some just seem to like fizzle out halfway through. Just going to let her brew up a bit. So what I've been told, that this is a very rare engine. And this has got to be the pride of place in my collection. I would like some advice on what I should do, because I don't want to interfere with the base plate, but I do want to touch up the pedestal. And clean the brass work up and everything, but I don't want to ruin it by going too madly. There she goes. There's not much left in the tablets though. Nice and dry around all the joints. As I say, unioned. This is the steam oil I use. It's very good stuff, and I've added, as per Keith Appleton's recipe, I've added a little bit of rapeseed oil to it to just, you know, well, not only does it make it last a bit longer, but it just means it stays stuck a bit longer as well. And very good that is. There she goes. And that's dry steam now that's coming out, that's not wet steam. That is hot. See if we could get a whistly sound. No, there's nothing coming out of the whistle. It's a shame. See, it works. If you blow through the bottom of it, it works. I'll have to investigate that. Ah, it does work. So, adding to 1939 children's, like, you know, apart from the prospect of the Nazis invading Britain, like, you know, like, get a toys that would like to burn and maim you, like, oh, let's hear it whistle, son. Ow. I said, no, I want to hear the engine whistle, not you, son. But she's still, she's thundering along, and unlike all my other mammals, she's not a dancer. She's absolutely whisper smooth. And it just shows you that they knew how to build them in those days. But of course, I should imagine it was against profit. It wasn't very good. So there you go. There's a bit of history. One of the very few SC3s out there. 1939 to 1939. It's even got the original logo. And when I next show this one, hopefully it'll be nice and shiny, and it'll be running on its own burner as well. Oh, she's getting some speed up now. Chuff point, oh look at that. See, and it smells like a steam engine. And that's what, you know, that's what us kids used to like. And when I get a drive band, we'll have the axle turning. I want to repaint the axle wheels. I don't know yet. I also think that somebody's laid them out wrongly. I think the brass one is supposed to be where the big red one is. But I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to call it out, so, like, you know, because she's an old girl and I don't want to break her just by, like, you know, pushing her too far. So have fun. See you next time.